So, ladies, could you tell me a little bit more about your sector group?
Certainly. We're the IOSH Sports Grounds and Events Group Committee. We consist of 13 like-minded OSH professionals, all with a vast array of experience in various sectors of the events industry, ranging from football grounds to exhibition centres, from motorsports to mass participation running competitions.
But why do you guys exist?
So first, with the events industry itself is a very dynamic industry. It's not the same thing every day as perhaps might occur in perhaps something a little bit more like a manufacturing environment, with the same thing day in, day out. Our workplaces are a constantly changing environment. So health and safety is a key part of that. And in 2015, we were brought in under the CDM regulations as well. So there's extra parameters around what we do. It didn't sort of reinvent the wheel as to what we were already doing, but it sort of put a little bit more impetus around what we were doing. But if you can imagine anything from the large mass festival events that we have and the number of people you're looking after, you've got a large responsibility, not only to the general public, but more often than not, our responsibility is directly to our employees. So in the venue that I work in, my main responsibility is looking after the people that actually work for the company. But if you think of that and multiply that by the number of sports grounds, the number of concert venues, the number of festivals that happen every year, and they don't have to be some big events, but small ones too. So it's very much a need for that particular industry because it's so dynamic, and so much is changing all the time. You've very much got to think on your foot. So we are very much a needed resource, I think.
Who do you engage with as part of your group, and how do you share that information back into IOSH?
We engage with other sector industry bodies such as the UK CMA and the SGSA. We have a seat at the JACE meetings, which is one of the ways in which IOSH engage with the HSE. And between all the members of our committee, we probably sit on over 10 or more industry-specific working groups, and we feed back the activities and the outputs of those groups at the regular committee meetings.
So how can members get involved, whether in the group or as part of the committee? How can we encourage more IOSH members to join you guys?
The more members, the better for us from our point of view. Our main focus is so we have a lot from the UK, the Middle East and the Indian subcontinent, but we're open to everyone. So if you contact through the IOSH website to the network section, and they can give you more details on how to join the group. Obviously, when you sign up with your IOSH membership, you're able to elect to join a particular group, and we would love you very much to join us and get involved.
So how important is it for you to have members involved within the group and the committee?
100%. I feel that we are there the committee's there to represent the views of the membership or the wants of the membership, and hence we recently launched a survey to gather the views of our existing membership, and we're using that to shape our outputs going forward.
Fab. So I think we've mentioned it already, but just so we've got that really nice summary. So where can people get more information about you and the group?
Do log straight onto the IOSH website in the network section. The ladies and gentlemen behind the team there will be more than happy to point you in our direction, or obviously choose the IOSH Sports Ground Events Committee as your group when you do sign up to join IOSH.
So as the Sports Grounds and Events sector group, what kind of things can you expect if you join?
So we run regular drop-in sessions for our teams, committee members, so in various different topics. So we've had topics to do with rigging, and we've had topics to do with electric batteries in motorsport. We've got a number of different things that are in the pipeline based on our survey feedback. That are very topical. We also invite the IOSH Future Leaders group to get involved as well. And we've also run in-person events to come and oversee what goes on in terms of health and safety in event in a different environment to what you might be used to, and just have a little look around some of our venues, and everyone loves a good little nose.